Welcome to round 27 of Old Folks Racing PS4. We are at the Daytona Oval with the Ford Fusion from NASCAR. It should be a great race. Kev Allen continues to be our championship leader, and Derek Talliard has scored an amazing pole position. It should be a wild race. Here they come for the green flag. Approaching the green flag, Derek Talliard, and it's green flag now, and there's already a car on the grass. That's a black car, and the leaders have crashed. The leaders have crashed into the first corner, and Derek Talliard is in the air. Oh my gosh! What an amazing crash here at the start at Daytona. The leaders have crashed and have caused massive mayhem into turn one. This has led Jambo is your race leader, followed by Diogo, Silva, and Scott Raw is now coming on the outside in that 44 machine. Scott is coming. Scott Davely got in second place. Yes, he got it. And Diogo Silva is going backwards. He's already lost third place to Stuart Brand. And Scott Davely is coming, jumping like a frog, challenging for the lead of this race. We are on lap one. We've got a pack of 5 cars into the lead, and already someone is in the grass as well. Someone is in the grass. Oh, another crash. Another crash. That is Scott. No, who was that? It was Stuart Brand was in the middle there. Stuart Brand was definitely there in the middle of that action. Scott Davely continues to be second, but now he's challenging for the lead. He's challenging for the lead, and he's getting it. Scott Davely, incredibly going for the lead on lap 2 here at Daytona. Remember, we've got 25 laps tonight of racing here at Daytona. 25 laps full flat, no lifting whatsoever, and lots of contact, and lots. Oh, and someone has gone off. Jambo has gone into the barrier and now has given second place to Diogo Silva, who has avoided successfully all the carnage that has gone on lap 1. We are on lap 3 already. Laps are somewhat faster here than in other circuits, as we all know. Here is Diogo trying to get to the outside of Scott, challenging for the lead, following now Todd Antonio. Todd has oh yes, Todd is the black car that we saw going into the grass in the first corner of this race, but has recovered very well to be now in 6th place. Or is he? I'm not entirely sure he's the black car. No, he is. He's the black car. You can see the bonnet. It has crashed against something solid. You can see his glass is cracked at the front, and really Todd Antonio doing a great job maintaining that 6th place and driving like that. Here for the lead, Jambo is now in 2nd place and challenging Scott Davely. Diogo Silva now a bit more cautious there in turn. We are already in lap 4, and the first 3 are trying to break away from the rest of the pack as long as they keep working together. We've got the 44, the 55, and the 66 up front. Scott Davely tries to protect, but Jambo is going to go for the lead. Here goes Jambo, doing very well in this oval so far. A revelation. Jambo in the lead, and Scott Davely now jumping a little bit like a frog there. I wonder if his connection is not very good. Following Todd Antonio, who is in 6th place, with Stuart Brand in 5th. Stuart had a great start, but then dropped a little bit down the order when he got into a crash with someone else. I don't remember who. Simon Allen is in 7th, and really, this shows you how different oval racing is from other circuits. We've got Simon Allen and Kev Allen, your championship leaders, in 7th and 9th respectively. But the reality is, I believe Kev Allen was the driver that got involved with Dirk on the first lap. Dirk, a surprising pole position here at Daytona. He slipstreamed other cars. He was in the right place at the right time. Did very well to get his first ever pole position. Meanwhile, things are here getting hotter with Andy Booth somewhat frustrated at 6th place. Someone is waving a green flag in there. I'm not supposed. I don't know what that is supposed to mean, because we are already in green flag racing for the last 5 laps. We are on lap 6 of 25 already, but the game continues to show someone just waving the green flag, and here comes who? It's Scott, Todd Antonio. I'm sorry, Todd Antonio comes to challenge, and he's trying to work together with Stuart Brand, with Todd Antonio on the outside and Andy Booth on the inside. Here, 3 wide there momentarily, but Todd is now into the barrier and loses time. He's lost the position to Stuart Brand, who's doing a great job there. Stuart is now in 4th and has cleared these other 2 drivers, but here comes Andy Booth. Andy Booth is wanting to go for that 4th place, and they are completely glued together into turn 1. Let's see if the inside works here. No, Todd Antonio has lost a bit of time there again into the barrier in turn 1. Todd has now lost touch with this pair, and therefore is going to find it difficult, because really drafting another car is absolutely crucial here at Daytona. And Todd just lost a bit of time to the other pair, and here comes Jambu on Diogo Silva. Scott Davely, where is he? Scott has made a mistake in turn 4. Scott has made a mistake in turn 4, has clipped the barriers, and has now lost a little bit of time. We are in lap 8, and that guy continues to wave the green flag. He must be very, very, very tired. And look at all this public that came here to Daytona Beach to watch Old Folks Racing PS4, and there's contact there. Contact between Andy Booth, who is becoming increasingly frustrated and not able to find a way around Stuart Brand. That's the battle for 4th place. And they have now reached Scott Davis. Scott has lost time, and when you lose time in a track like Daytona, you are a sitting duck. You basically get the pack of cars on your slipstream, and they start gaining and gaining and gaining, and now the battle for 4th place has become a battle for the last place in the podium. Not that they do podiums in America, because here what matters is who wins, and only who wins. Victory lane is only for one person, and that person at the moment is Diogo Silva, that on lap 9 is leading this race. Meanwhile, Scott Davely has gone into, oh dear, Scott has gone into the wall again, but his connection is somewhat dodgy. He continues jumping around Daytona like a frog, and here for the lead comes Jambo. Jambo for the lead. Well done, Jambo, on the high side, taking advantage of Diogo actually slowing down there a little bit. We don't know why that happened, but Diogo has slowed down a little bit and has now settled for 2nd. Andy Booth, in the meantime, has finally managed to get around Scott Davely when... no, he's not, sorry. He is in 5th place still. Scott is in 4th. I wonder what happened with Andy Booth there, because he was really very, very close to Stuart Brand and to Scott Davely, and now has lost a couple of seconds. So something must have happened to Andy Booth, who has dropped to 5th. Meanwhile, Phil is in 10th place. We've got 11 drivers here today. Good turnout for Daytona. Also good crowds watching these old folks making their debut in high-speed oval in this super speedway at Daytona. Of course, very, very high average speed here, and of course we are in the land of turning left, which most of these drivers are increasingly at ease with, because they tend to like simple tasks that don't require too much brain space and too much skill. In this game, turning left, it is not super complicated. That is why we see a few names a little bit down the order, and a few names that you normally don't see in the battle for the podium and the top 5 actually impressing everyone with their speeds. Here we see the battle for the lead, Diogo Silva and Jambu. Will they tangle or will they keep it civilized? Diogo is now on the high side. Jambu is getting very, very close to that yellow line, trying to defend his position, but here comes Diogo Silva. Diogo Silva is trying the high side. He's trying to get into the high groove with that 55 machine. Let's see if he manages to get some speed out of turn 1. He doesn't. He has to settle for 2nd. Now he's trying to slipstream Jambu. Will it work into the onto the back straight? Let's see if Diogo can do it, or whether he is going to stay behind Jambu. Great battle here for the lead. Here comes Diogo Silva now on the inside. Diogo Silva on the inside, no, gets out of it. Jambu is defending very well, also has very good speed with that 66 machine, with that 66-4 Fusion, which is very much in a commanding lead so far. He's doing a great job keeping himself out of trouble. And here is the guy with the green flag again at Daytona. And Diogo is getting frustrated. Diogo is getting frustrated. He's trying on the outside there, and it's not really a very good overtaking spot. And for now, he keeps second place. Scott Davely, in the meantime, has recovered some ground. He's now on the slipstream of Stuart Brand, who is with that number. I can't figure out what number that is, I'm sorry, but he is already a little bit banged there in that bonnet. Actually, both of them are. Both Scott Davely and Stuart Brand have been involved in incidents in the first few laps. We are almost reaching the midpoint of this race. Here comes Scott now on the inside, on the start-finish line. Won't work. Here comes Diogo again on the outside because Jambo is not giving him any room on the inside. That's why Diogo has to go for the outside, trying to get the leads. And these two are trying to maintain their advantage over the rest of the pack. They now have more or less 4 seconds advantage. And here comes Diogo now on the back straight again. He's trying to now go for the inside. He's gone. He's gone for the inside. Diogo is going to go for the lead here. No, he's not. Diogo again showing some signs of not being able to complete an overtake. We saw that in the last round at Hockenheim, and now we see it again here at Daytona, but he's now much closer to Jambo on the start-finish line. Will he manage to lead this lap? He's trying to get Jambo's slipstream, and here comes Diogo. Oh no! Oh dear, they touched and Diogo is off the track. Diogo is in the tarmac, but he's off the track. Jambo has lost a bit of time, but maintains his position. Diogo is in the barrier. Diogo is in the barrier and he's going to lose more positions here. He's going to lose second and third to Stuart Brand and to Scott Davely, and he is now in fourth place. He's lost quite a lot of speed there. And I wonder if Andy Booth or Todd Antonio are going to be able to go through. Doesn't seem to be the case. No, here comes Todd Antonio. Todd Antonio, with that completely smashed windscreen, has gone into fourth place. Great job to Todd. And we seem to see here the American drivers trying to show the Europeans how to run in ovals. Excellent performance by both Scott and by Todd. They are both on the top 5. And showing really how to do it here on the other side of the Atlantic. We are on lap 16. Stuart Brand is the new leader because something happened with Jambo. We haven't seen what has happened, but Jambo has lost time. Now he's in third place, but now here comes the pack. That is, oh dear, these three are very close to one another. I wonder how this is going to end because Scott Davely is now back into second place and he wants the lead. He had this lead before in this race. He's got a good car, he's got a good machine, he's got good pace, and he wants to win in front of his home crowd. There he comes on the outside, but Jambo is trying to go in the same direction. Stuart Brand is trying to defend the right, the left. He's trying to defend everywhere. You are basically a sitting duck when this happens. The other cars are just slipstreaming off you, and you have absolutely no chance to avoid the higher speed of the cars that follow. Here comes Scott on the inside. No, he's off the track, almost off track limits, but Stuart Brand manages to somehow maintain his speed. He's now getting a push from Jambo into turn 3. And Stuart Brand continues to lead here on lap 17. Scott Davely is very close here right now, and Jambo is trying to watch this movie, how this is going to end. He's got the prime seat in to spectate what is an amazing battle for the lead here at Daytona. This is Old Folks Racing PS4 round 27. We are in the Wild West today, turning left with these big NASCAR beasts which have caught some of these old folks unaware of the massive speed and need for control of these cars. But here comes again, looks like a carbon copy of the previous lap with Stuart Brand trying to defend in the middle of the track, really, from Scott Davely and also from Jambo. But this time Scott Davely is going to go for the lead. Scott Davely in the lead now. Scott Davely has gone to the lead. He's got the inside line, and Jambo is going to go for second. Stuart Brand really lost a bit of speed there through turns 3 and 4. Here comes another lap to be completed. We are at the end of lap 18, beginning of lap 19, and Scott is now defending quite aggressively on the low side of this oval, and he's trying to keep that lead because he's not a sitting duck, and Jambo has gone at him. Jambo has gone at him, and contact between Jambo and Scott Davely, but Scott manages to keep his speed somehow. He's working that high side beautifully. Is really taking that high line and maintaining a lot of speed. He's maintaining the lead, but here comes Jambo now on the inside of turn 3. I think he's going to get it. Will he get it? Will he get it? Will he get it? He's got it. He's got it again. Jambo has gone into the lead again with that number 66 machine. Scott Davely is in second place, and Stuart Brand now has gone back at him because Stuart is trying to work together with Jambo. Jambo now moves to the outside, and another lap. We are at the end of lap 19. Out of 25, we are entering the last 5 laps of this race, and then Scott Davely is in the wall. Scott Davely is in the wall, but somehow he doesn't lose a lot of speed because he's continued to be third. And we somehow have moved away from this amazing battle for the leads. Remember, the top 3 are separated by 100, well, kind of like 0.2 of a second, really. And amazing to see how close the cars can circulate here at Daytona without incident, and top 3 are showing us how to do it. In the meantime, here comes Andy Booth and Diogo Silva. I sense that this is not going to end well on the basis that these two have history, and payback is a very, very important characteristic of NASCAR, and I wonder if Andy or Diogo are going to try to settle their account with each other here at Daytona. Diogo is already weaving, trying to protect his position. He must be somewhat frustrated. He was battling for the lead of this race, and now he is in 5th place and not really managing to recover any ground to Todd Antonio, who's doing a great job maintaining 4th. Andy Booth also a little bit frustrated with some incidents at the beginning and relatively poor qualifying. Here comes Andy Booth on the outside of Diogo Silva. Will he try the outside or not? Where they're going into turn 3. Diogo is again weaving, trying to protect his position. We are 5 laps away from the finish, and things are starting to get hotter at Daytona. Todd Antonio makes a mistake. And here comes Diogo Silva. They bump one another, and here comes Andy Booth, and they touch massive accident. And where is Andy Booth going? Andy Booth, oh dear. Andy Booth has gone into the pit lane at high speed following that wreck, and we can confirm that he has been disqualified by the game. Incredible development. Andy Booth was caught speeding in the pit lane up to the point that the game has disqualified him, but there was really nothing he could do. Because he was just in the middle of an accident. But here's Todd Antonio. Something has happened to Todd Antonio. Todd Antonio has disconnected. Oh my God, that battle for 4th place now has become, well, it has not become a battle because Diogo Silva is now in 4th place, and he has a 5-second advantage over Simon Allen, who incredibly is now into a top 5 position, having been at the back of the field for most of the race. But we are following race control, who's telling us that Diogo Silva has been penalized for not giving a position back because he was instructed by the game to give back 2 positions to Todd Antonio and to Andy Booth, and both of them are now out of the race. So Diogo really had no chance of giving back any positions whatsoever unless he would stop on the track and just wait for someone. Here comes Diogo Silva. He is going to go through pit lane to take a drive-through penalty, and he is not happy. I'm listening to his team radio, and I'm afraid that what he's saying is not repeatable. He's going to lose a lot of time with this drive-through penalty. He's there dropping to 6th, dropping to 7th. I believe he's going to even maybe lose 8th or 9th. Here comes Phil in 9th place. He's going to go through the start-finish line, and Diogo, I think, is still exiting pit lane. Here comes the battle for the lead now in the last lap. It is Stuart Brand and Jambo is in 2nd place. No, Jambo is in 1st place. What has happened? Oh, I think Stuart Brand and Scott have come together at the beginning of the last lap, and Jambo has gone into the lead. We are now in the last lap, and Stuart Brand is trying to come back at him. It's a finish, a classic finish here at Daytona with Jambo and Stuart Brand really almost nose to tail here in turn 3, but I think Jambo has got enough that he is going to win this race. It's going to be his first victory of the season for Jambo here at Daytona. Coming off turn 4, the checkered flag is in the air and Jambo is going to win his first race at All Fox Racing. There you see, it's not the green flag, man, it's the checkered flag that you should be waving. Incredible that Jambo did not see the checkered flag, but the race has finished. I can confirm with Jambo in wait, hang on a second, it's saying there that Stuart Brand is the leader, but I believe that when they crossed the start finish line it was Jambo who won it. Scott Lively has taken third, Simon Allen fourth, followed by Kev Allen, and Dirk Talliard has recovered to 6th after that wreck on the first lap. Incredible recovery, well done to Dirk. 7th is Brian Hesting, 8th is Phil, 9th is Diogo Silva. After that drive-through penalty, I believe that Andy Booth is going to be 10th.